Good to go.
All right, so good afternoon. This is the June 9th, 2022 College Place Civil Service Commission hybrid meeting. Call to order. First, we're going to do roll call.
Bill Kelly here.
Joanne Wiggins here.
Roger Maidman here.
Sean Doring here.
Lisa Nisel here.
All right. And so is there any public comment? Is that correct?
No one has requested to make a public comment, and just let me verify, I don't believe we have any virtual attendees. We do not.
All right, let's move on to consent agenda.
Should I make a motion? Okay, motion to approve the consent agenda, which includes the agenda for June 9, 2022, the minutes from April 14, 2022, and the April and May 2022 payroll.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 All right, motion is passed. Okay, we need to explain this one a little bit.
Yes, I will do that. So at our last meeting, you guys approved the process for the firefighter testing. So this last month, we went ahead with the testing. The testing was held on the physical agility testing, and the written testing was held on May 24th. We kind of had a hiccup. It was scheduled for the 25th through the 27th, but Walla Walla also scheduled their test on the same day. So we had to kind of move it around a little bit so that we could accommodate anybody who wanted to test for both. So anyway, we had 13 candidates that applied, and we ended up with 6 candidates in the end. Several didn't show up. I kind of suspected that would be the case because they were from far away. But anyway, we will be forwarding all 6 names to Chief Winter, because we actually have the 4 positions open. So we follow the rule of 3. So if he had 1 position, he would get 3 names. And then with each additional position, he can have 1 more name on the certified list. So the first attachment here is a list of everybody with the score in the order in which they scored. And then the second one that will go to the chief is basically the same list. If we had more people, it would be different because it would only be the top 6. But since that's what there are, and he gets 6. But this list that goes to him is in alphabetical order per the rules, without the scores attached. So he can hire anybody from that list who meets the qualifications. Some of the qualifications are at time of hire. So we may have let somebody test who didn't have like one of their licensed EMT or whatever. And if at the time he chooses to hire somebody, they still don't have that, then they're passed up. They stay on the list as long as the list is good. But if they don't have the requirements that are required at the time of hire, then they'll be passed up. So I'm happy to answer any questions if anybody has any.
No questions?
Nope.
Your recommended action?
Motion to approve the firefighter eligibility list and certify the top 6 names to the chief.
Right, and do we have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, motion is passed.
Okay. Next, we have basically the same thing, except for the part-time police records clerk, which is also a civil service position. The position is open right now. We had 27 candidates apply and had 12 that moved on to the testing. Some had already accepted positions once we got around to the testing. Some were disqualified. And some didn't pass the skills test. So anyway, came up with 12 candidates that went to the OR board interview. And I believe we have 9 on the list that overall, or passed everything with a 70% or better. So there's that list. And then in this situation, there's only 1 position available. So the top 3 in alphabetical order will go to Chief tomorrow for him to move forward with Chief's interview and make a decision. So nobody has any questions. There's the motion.
No questions? Recommended action?
Motion to approve the part-time records clerk eligibility list as presented and certify the top 3 candidates to the chief.
And do I hear a second? Okay, all in favor?
Was that Joanne with the second?
Second, sorry.
I thought you said something. You say
Yeah.
okay? All right,
Yes.
all in favor?
Aye.
Bill?
All right,
Aye. Motion is passed. Okay, is there any other business for the good of the order?
You know, I didn't put it on here, but just as a keeping you up in the loop, I guess. We do have 1 police candidate at Police Academy right now. One of the entry levels that we hired. I might have mentioned it at a previous meeting, but he's at Academy right now. So
Excellent.
I have him back. Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so conclusion, a motion to conclude the meeting.
Motion to conclude the meeting.
Okay.
What time?
Do we have to say all in favor on this one?
Lisa?
Okay, we're done then, I guess, huh?
Right.
all right.
12:06 is what I have.
PO 1206.
Thanks, everybody.
All right, thank you.
Hey, take care, everybody.
All
Have
right.
a good
You too.
June.
Yep.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.